Hello friends, if you're new to my channel, welcome. If you are a fan or a subscriber, welcome back. Today's topic is going to be the Psychology of Religion 8. I am going back to the topic of Psychology of Religion for this one episode, and then I will leave it alone for a while. So let's go! Belief in religious doctrine or experience is always tied, directly or indirectly, to our trust in the sense data, in and perception of our environment. For example, if a believer persuades an unbeliever, one trusts that he or she is hearing correctly and trusts his or her brain to correctly process what is being heard. There are two models of information processing, top-down and bottom-up. Top-down processing is also called conceptually driven processing and assumes expectations based on prior learning. In other words, you experience what you expect to experience. Bottom-up processing, also known as data-driven processing, involves the perception of small things in the environment that the brain organizes into recognizable patterns. Using both processes, people evaluate their environment quickly and accurately. What does this have to do with religion? Consider the Australian Aboriginal legend of the Bunyip, a water spirit with awesome power. Now imagine that a fisherman catches a fish and disaster befalls his village. Throw in a few extra drownings plus imagination and voila, you have the new legend of the Bunyip. Did the fisherman catching a harmless fish cause the disasters and drownings? Of course not. But the Aboriginals didn't know that, nor did they have any idea about natural disasters. So they made up an explanation to them that made sense. Template matching is an hypothesis which states that the visual images we form from our perceptions of the environment are sent to the brain where they are compared to existing images called templates. Obviously, this goes for all senses. Recognition is the matching of an image to a template. If several templates can serve as a potential template, further processing is required. This hypothesis has several weaknesses. First, it presupposes that we have millions of templates in memory. Second, it doesn't account for how we make new templates. Finally, it doesn't account for pattern recognition when the pattern is fuzzy. Feature role analysis, an alternative to template matching, hypothesizes that only a small number of geometric shapes are stored in memory but can be combined to recognize any number of patterns. Perceptual processing occurs intuitively and automatically and precedes the next step, which is attention. Kahneman's System 1 is analogous to perceptual processing, while System 2 gives more attention to the mental activities that demand it. So again, I'll ask, what does all of this have to do with religion? Well, nothing directly, but these are important concepts to grasp in order to understand what is directly pertinent to religion. I've spoken of the HUI before, the hypersensitive agency detection device is termed hypersensitive because it makes attributions to agency based on minimal input. As examined previously, this evolutionarily is adaptive because attributing agency where there is none, like a branch swaying in the wind, does no harm whereas failing to detect agency, like a lion, can be deadly. Hyonin adds 2 more devices: the hyperactive understanding of intentionality, HUI, the tendency to ascribe agency even in the absence of an agent's visible presence, and the hyperactive heliofunctional reasoning device, or HTR, the tendency to see things as existing for a reason. These 3 devices are partially responsible for why we have religion. I think this is a good place to stop. I will pick up here next time. Please remember, if you like this kind of content, please hit the like button, press the subscribe button, and if you would like to be notified when I come out with new content, please hit the bell next to the subscribe button. Also, please leave comments in the comment section. I love hearing from you. I am open to constructive criticism as well as other comments. And remember that I am not taking requests, so you can leave those in the comment section as well. My PayPal, email, Twitter, and Discord accounts are in the description, along with my source. Always remember, question everything and never be afraid. Here are a couple of videos from my library. If you have not watched them, go ahead and watch them and leave comments. That's all that I have for today, so until next time, friends, goodbye.